Hi, everybody.
Hi. Hmm.
We're back again with another Villages Buzz.
Hmm.
I'm Tina.
And I'm Christine.
We're the ladies of the Lanai.
Absolutely.
Um, one of the things we're going to talk about is we mentioned what we thought it was, but it is the special event is a big 30th anniversary celebration of Spanish
Yeah,
Springs.
you saw a little teaser out there for something big happening at Spanish Springs, and we had some guesses, and now you know, right?
Yes,
It is.
on January 27th. So it's pretty much like a whole day celebration with lots of different music going on, but they said more 40 food vendors. I know Uncle Bob's Rock Shop. We went through the names before, but
Yeah.
that's my favorite. But there's different music going on, so it'll be interesting. And I think the interesting thing will they have Blondies
Open
completed
in
by
time.
then? And what's Blondies? What's Blondies?
So Blondie's has been a little bit of time coming. We've heard about it. We've mentioned it before. It's a new sort of outdoor bar that they are building that is right next to the Sharon Theater in Spanish Springs. And the concept is being modeled sort of after the success of Sawgrass Grove, that you could be outside at an outside bar,
Hmm.
people watching, right? So much
Yeah.
fun and enjoying the music. And apparently you're going to be able to order food from nearby restaurants and they'll come deliver it to you.
Yeah.
So that's kind of cool. Yeah.
Yeah, and Blondie is the nickname of Sharon Morse, who was the first wife of Gary Morse, who was the developer.
Yep. Hmm.
And she died in December 1999 at the young age of 63 after a battle with cancer. So
Mm.
that's a big, I think
Yeah.
she did a lot for the villages
Yeah,
while
she
she was.
did. And she was a big theater lover, and that's why also that theater is named the Sharon as well.
Right.
Yeah.
And then they also, so just going along the Spanish Springs theme, they announced a few other upcoming things. They're going to have a running of the squares March 30th. The barbecue bash is on March 9th. And did you go to that? Did you go to that?
I did not.
I went last year. I think it was like $5 and there were like a million people there going around. And that was where I first saw like people brought their own like individual tray, and instead of using whatever they dish it out with, like you have your own, like a TV tray,
Oh, so you keep walking around with your
yeah,
tray.
but that's what I think the seasoned people did. So I actually bought some trays and I used it at a wine walk. But if I go to the barbecue thing, I'll use
So
it
it's
again.
$5 all you can eat?
It's like sampling. Like
Yeah,
there's
simple.
different
So
booth.
I
Yeah,
mean, yeah,
yeah.
you can't eat
But
that
the
much.
lines were long because I was like, this is so cheap, $5. Like I couldn't
Yeah,
believe
sure.
it was so inexpensive. It was interesting, but we'll see. I may or may not go again. I don't know. It was a lot of people.
Mm.
Um, but so there's a lot happening for Spanish Springs. They're really, I think, celebrating. And the new restaurant, Bella Vita, opened. What's today? Wednesday. Opened Monday.
And you're
And
going
I'm going tomorrow,
tomorrow.
which is Thursday. So I'll give you a report
I
back.
can't wait to
I know.
hear.
There was another interesting thing. Sorry, the Florida Highway Patrol.
Mhm.
Um, I guess with all the, not just the snowbirds, but it gets crowded around this time. But they are encouraging people to report aggressive or dangerous drivers, and you can do that by dialing *347.
I'd be on the phone every 2 minutes.
Uh-oh.
There's a lot of
There
aggressive
are some crazy
drivers.
drivers here.
Yes, they go really fast.
Yes, or they drive like up close behind you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, star
Um,
347.
Yeah. And then there's also this other one. It's called the move over law. Like, when emergency vehicles are coming behind you to pull over, but now they're saying if they're on the side of the road, that you should move over to the other
Yep.
lane
Right.
or slow down to 20 miles per hour
Yep.
if you can't move over.
Right.
But my brother told me in Indiana that is a law. Like you can get a ticket if you don't move over.
Yeah. Well, it's a good idea. I mean, we hear about, tow truck drivers and troopers sometimes,
Get
getting
hit.
hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a good
For
idea.
everyone to
I
be
like
safe.
it. Yeah.
And then there's some like exciting golf
Some
info.
exciting, like discover something new. And the one for both of our top interests was the disc golf that's coming soon on Hogeye Preserve. So if you take that road that's adjacent to, if you walk it or you take your golf cart, you'll notice these funky like um, fences, these bowls that are made out of chains, and they're on. If you know disc golf and you know what it is, if you don't know disc golf, you're probably like, "What is
Yeah.
this? Some sort of thing in the forest there at the Hogeye Preserve?" And so what it is, have you played disc golf?
I haven't, and I haven't actually seen anybody. Is it like with a frisbee?
Yeah, so it's sort of a frisbee, except it's called a disc, and a real disc golfer would have like his whole like like with regular golf, like his one, his two, his three, or whatever they're called, the ones that will go further, the ones that will go shorter, and all this other stuff. But it's really fun. It's like trying to get the disc or the frisbee into the net, and it's the same thing. It's like a par three, and you try and get it in on three.
Do you
three
do it
throws.
from like the tee
Yeah,
off?
there's a tee off.
Who can throw a frisbee that far?
Well, that's why you get three. Usually it's a par three, and you throw it once, and you throw it again, and then hopefully you're close enough to just and get it in the basket. It's fun. Yeah, but anyway, if you wanted to start playing it or learn about it, there's something called Discover Something New. And disc golf is one of the things you can sign up for. There's no pre-registration required. They're having some open houses for a bunch of different sports, and one of them is disc golf. And that to not sign up, just show up on Tuesday, December 27th at 10 a.m. at the Hogeye Disc Course.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then there was another, you were interested in the air gun.
Yeah, there's like 12 of them. You can see it on district.gov.org under recreation, under Discover Something New. But we just picked out 4 that we were both interested in.
Samson.
And the next one was going to be the air gun. Wednesday, March the 6th at 9 a.m. at the Sugarcane Air Gun Range. I definitely want to try that.
My dog is
he's
being a little rambunctious. Today is his 14th birthday.
Yeah,
he's a big
happy
baby.
birthday,
Sammy. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Sammy.
And another one is kickball. We both were saying, I know I played kickball when I was younger.
You played softball too, so
I did.
That's all up your alley.
Yeah, I'm hoping to play softball here, but you thought maybe you would do kickball here?
I'd watch you do both. I would cheer you on. I mean, I might do kickball. I might do kickball.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the other one was
archery. Do you have any interest in archery? No?
No.
All right, I do. Tuesday, March 26th at 1 at the Dudley Archery Range.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
there's more. There's like 8 other like new sports you could try, like lawn croquet and a bunch of other things. So just check. We'll put the link below.
So it's just they go in, it's a demo, and they show you how to do it.
Open house. So it's like no,
yeah.
Just check it out. You could check it out.
And that way you can learn how to use all the free facilities that are all included in your amenity.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Another is this month's outdoor movie is AquaMan.
Mm-hmm.
Who doesn't love Jason Momoa?
Everybody. If you're a female, you love him.
He's pretty hot. That's Thursday, January 18th at Saddlebrook. We already had talked about the whole logistics of it, but
yeah, what it's like. But we just wanted to mention it again because it's definitely worth checking out.
Right. And then we also said Mardi Gras celebration here is coming up February 13th, but there's a Mardi Paw March. So that's like with your dogs, but you have to register. You have to register.
Are you taking Samson?
No, he's better here. He's a big dog. He's a big old pit bull, but
he's a house dog.
He's friendly, but usually little dogs like yep around him, and he's kind of like, huh? It's just better.
I just want to eat you.
Exactly. You look like a little toy.
A snack.
But that registration opens on January 16th. So if you wanted to register your dog and get ready for that. And then another favorite place of the Villages is opening another location.
Yep. Villagers, if you don't know about it, I don't know where you've been, but Mystic Ice Cream, they have 3 locations. Is this number 4?
This is number 4. There's one in Fruitland Park. That's the one I've been to. There's Leesburg and Eustis.
Yeah, it's a great spot if you just to go after dinner or for some afternoon getaway, or to bring family or friends that come to visit you, because it's very funky inside. It's very colorful. They have a lot of homemade ice cream. They make all their own ice cream, and they even have a lactose-free ice cream, and they even have adult ice cream.
What makes it adult?
It has alcohol in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And that one's opening up in Summerfield.
Yeah, they have games there. They have
don't they have karaoke?
Night. They have karaoke. Yeah. It's a really fun place.
It's very colorful in there too.
Very colorful.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like somebody's like basement or something that like is a big game room.
Yeah.
Because where I grew up in Indiana, we had a basement that was a game room. We actually had a pinball machine, a jukebox, a pool table, a
Yeah.
card table,
Yeah.
ping pong table. But that's the thing; they have all kinds of games and things.
Hmm.
Um, the other thing we wanted to talk about was just again the different types of pools that are here,
Yeah. It's a question that some people have about the three different kind of pools,
which are
which are sports pools,
mhm,
family pools, and adult pools.
right.
And you can look at the recreation pamphlet, sort of that big, it's like a newspaper almost, and you could see where your closest, whatever is your desire.
Mhm.
Or you can even look at the app. If you have the Villages app and you do pools, you can look at, oh, I just want adult pools or just want family pools.
Mhm.
But anyway, you want to tell them what the differences are?
Sure. The sports pool actually is residents only. You have to be 30 or older, and it's specific activities, aquatic activities are going on there. So you should really check the schedule to see what's going on before you go there because it's not just to go and relax. And
No.
then the adult pools are for residents and guests who are 30 and over only, and that's for socializing. And the thing with the pools here, you can only bring in certain items. So you can't bring like your big float or whatever, but you're allowed to bring in noodles, unbreakable mask, and goggles. And then lastly is
Family pool. So if you've got your grandkids or your kids coming and they can still go in the pool, you just have to look for a family pool. They're open 7:30 in the morning until dusk. All residents and your guests can come, so you do have to register your children as well. And you are allowed to bring noodles, unbreakable masks, goggles, and small buckets are the only items allowed. And if you're under 19, you must be accompanied by a village resident with a valid ID.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
I've only been to I think like two pools, so I still want to go to that orange blossom one. That's on my list. But you have to
That's
be a member, right? Or what is that called?
um,
Do you have
a
to?
country club member to go to Orange Blossom
Is
Pool.
that one?
I am not
Oh,
sure if
okay.
you have to have the pool privilege with country club. So in
Okay.
other words, what we're talking about is some of the country clubs have pools.
Yes.
Like Havana has a pool and some of the others have pools. And that's a fourth actually type of pool.
Right.
And you can only go in those pools if you have the country club enhancement.
That's it. Enhancement. I kept trying to think of what the word was.
Enhancement. And I'm not sure if Orange Blossom. We'll have to
Okay.
check and we'll put it in
I'll
the
have to check.
comments below for sure.
Okay.
I feel like we've gone to it so many times, but we've always had the enhancement as well.
Okay.
But it's nice because you feel like you're in a resort. It's got a big, giant waterfall and there's a hot tub.
I heard it's beautiful.
Pretty big.
I want to go.
Yeah.
If you have any hands, can you take me?
Yeah, I do have an enhancement. Right now we have one. We might be letting it go, but I do have one.
And another thing is the gates. You know, even though we're not technically a gated community, there usually are gates at the entrances.
We're not a gated community. We're a community with gates.
Yes, that's a good way of putting it. But they're upgrading the controllers that do that support it, and they should be done sometime in the first quarter of this year. But if you won't need a new card, everything's going to work the same. But if you have a expired card or an unauthorized card, so if you didn't get it at your closing or from the district, or some people have put little chips in their what do you call it, your side mirror of your car, so it'll read it. But if you have those, you are going to need a new. It won't work, is what they're saying. So I guess we'll see. And then lastly, they're outside of the villages, outside of the bubble, but not too far.
Not too far at all.
There's some big things happening.
Yeah, downtown Wildwood, they're undergoing a big regeneration, I guess, or renovation of the town, the downtown area. And if you've seen, a little while back, you saw the demo, you saw a lot of buildings coming down, and now they're getting ready. They're building this 8,000 square foot parking facility. It's going to have 125 spaces. So it's good because, you've noticed that there's a lot of cute little boutiques and some good restaurants on that strip on 301 is what we're talking about, across from like the Wildwood City Hall, that area, the railroad area, that area over there. So it's good. They're going to make it so sort of more of a destination. You'll be able to park
Yeah.
your car and just walk up and down and enjoy the shopping that's there.
Yeah, the parking lots, there's 3 phases. Parking lot, phase 2 is the rail yard, which is going to have like some retail and eateries, which look really cool, like an outdoor bar too. And then the third and final one is a linear park so that you can walk. It said it's going to be a tree-lined street. Like the rendition pictures look cute.
Yeah.
Sidewalks, there'll be covered benches and bicycle parking. So that's something to come. And that's down by where Ms. Kathy's
Yeah.
cotillion is.
Yeah, and I heard that's a good spot. Have
I
you
did
been?
go there for
Yeah.
lunch once. It was delicious. I had like a chicken salad, something,
Mm-mm.
but
Sounds good.
it was good. But that's what's happening.
That's the buzz for today. All right. Well, hopefully you enjoyed all the buzz that we brought for you today.
Yeah.
And we really appreciate it if you'd like and subscribe or comment if you have any questions for us, something you'd like us to talk about in the future. We're happy to take it on. And that's it for now,
That's it.
right?
We'll see you on the Lanai.
See you on the Lanai.
Okay. Bye.